our update. We're on day 4 of our first trip. I am still not retired. Planning to do March 1st as a retirement date, but right now I'm using up all my vacation time that I have at work, and we're taking off the month of January. We planned this trip to stay in Mesa, Arizona, which is where we are now. We're going to the Salton Sea, we're going to the San Diego area and Palm Springs, and then back home. It's been a little bit of a challenge. It was getting here anyway. The weather conditions were, it was just foggy and rainy the first stretch.
We stayed in Dodge City the first night and it rained all night long, which isn't bad because it sounds cool having the rain
on the roof of the RV.
So it's kind of cool, but
it was non-stop rain. We stayed in a Walmart parking lot in Dodge City. Tammy had found a place on Campendium that was supposed to be near the highway. It was just a paved lot where you could stay, but when we got to Dodge City it was foggy, it was dark, and it was raining, and we couldn't find the place. So we got to the address on the GPS and it was somebody's house, and we didn't think they would appreciate us pulling into their driveway. So we headed for the next closest free spot to park, and that was the Walmart in Dodge City. We can put in some photos. I took a couple pictures of the Walmart and the giant cell tower that we were parked under. We got a couple of pictures. If you don't follow us on Instagram, we're relax.explore.repeat on Instagram. There's lots of pictures on there. It's an easy way to follow us, because I like to post pictures and take pictures of stuff.
our next stop was Edgewood.
Edgewood. We stopped in Edgewood, New Mexico, which is outside of Albuquerque, and it was cold, very cold, and windy.
It got down to
14 degrees. We woke up, it snowed the night. So it's snowing. We're just outside of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is kind of what we were trying to get away from, but here we are in another Walmart parking lot, and now it's snowing. And then we headed...
What happened in the morning when we tried taking off?
Oh yeah, I tried to put the jacks down, or the levelers. We had leveled out in the parking lot, and the hydraulics were extremely cold and didn't want to move, and I was concerned that we might have to stay until they thawed out. But I started up the engine and let the engine run, and waited for the heat to build up underneath. Maybe, I don't know what that, it just eventually it started working, which was a big relief, because I thought we might be stranded there with our hydraulics down. But we're here, we're in Mesa. But that morning in Dodge City, yeah, the traveling conditions is what I think was where I was going. Foggy and foggy. It was like soup fog. I had a visibility. I took some video of that. Like 50 yards maybe visibility on the highway. We're taking the back roads, Highway 54, so that we could stop in small towns and things like that. But it was like potato soup, literally. Every once in a while a chunk of potato would hit the windshield. Not really. It wasn't literally, but it was thick. It was thick fog, and it was 2.5 hours of driving in that fog before we either drove out of it or it burned off. I'm not sure which, but yeah, that sucked. And then New Mexico. We crossed Oklahoma, part of Texas, and into New Mexico, and then we spent the night. Yeah, I got things out of order. But anyway, New Mexico is very windy. Very windy. I've learned that wind is not your friend when you're driving a house down the highway. It was very challenging keeping it in between the lines. This is the first real trip we've taken in it, and I'm towing the Jeep, which I've never done before. It was very challenging and quite exhausting, actually. I was very tired at the end of the day.
And that day we drove 7 hours?
7 hours?
From Dodge City to Edgewood.
Dodge City to Edgewood. Yeah, it's very hilly, very steep hills. Windy and hilly was New Mexico. And hills were a challenge too. Yeah.
And then after we left Edgewood, we headed to Cottonwood.
Cottonwood?
The...
Is that Arizona?
Verde Valley.
Verde Valley.
Campground.
Thousand Trails Resort. Yeah, and that's where I got, they had some rocks. I took a video of that too. Yeah, that one right there sticks out a little bit. So you might want to steer clear of that when you're getting ready to go and make your left turn over here. I failed. Yeah. It's probably my black paint. Right there. The entrance to the park, to where we were going to find the spot that we had, I had to go across this little bridge type thing that was lined with rocks, and I got a little too close because I was going to take a left-hand turn after the bridge, and I put a little bit of a scratch on the side of the RV. Okay, so this is the little scratch that I put on the RV going past that rock. I think it'll buff out. Yeah, it'll buff right out. Nice one, huh? It's a long way from the driver's seat to the outside passenger side of the RV. I thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure. And then the tire hit, and it bumped. And then I thought, uh-oh. And I was right. And I'll add that video in so you can see it. But yeah, we couldn't get leveled at that spot. There weren't a lot available. We drove the Jeep in and found a spot, and then we couldn't get level, so we just didn't put the slides out. slides in. Our RV functions. It's functional. There's a path down the middle. You can get to the bed. You can get to the bathroom. You can use the kitchen, sofa and stuff with the slides in. So it's not necessary. It's livable with the slides in, but it's much more comfortable with the slides out. And now from Cottonwood we drove to Mesa, which is just a couple hours.
It was 3 hours.
3 hours.
2.5. And it was a really pretty drive.
Yeah, it was very pretty. Still in the mountains, there was quite a bit of wind.
It was downhill.
And yeah, once we got over the hills, yeah, most of it was downhill. Where was all the snow?
That was in Flagstaff.
Flagstaff looked like I had a foot of snow on the ground. The highways were clear, but there was a lot of snow. That was very pretty too. Driving. Through that area, downhill to Mesa. We parked yesterday. It's just yesterday. Parked yesterday. Got the slides out. Got everything hooked up. Feels like home. It feels good to not drive. I was getting kind of tired, and boondocking with the slides in was starting to feel claustrophobic too. So yeah, we're in Mesa and we're getting ready to. It's a little cool today. They've had a really cold winter this year. It's in the 50s and windy. Feels kind of cool, but
tomorrow's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to start warming up.
The sun's supposed to come out.
So hopefully we'll have some. We'll definitely have some stuff to put on Instagram. I saw a diving lady motel sign that's here in Mesa. We were on our way to Walmart to pick up some supplies. So I was really excited to see that. I've never seen a diving lady in person, and I'm looking forward to getting some cool signs for Instagram. Hashtag sign geek. Hashtag I love neon. So I'm always looking out for the old signs and the deserted. I like the urban exploration type of stuff. Deserted, abandoned. So I'll be looking for that. And I guess that's it for now. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
What about thanks for watching, thumbs up, thumbs down?
Oh. Yeah, and if you like our videos, if this wasn't too boring and you're still watching, give it a thumbs up. And if you thought this video sucked, give us a thumbs down. It all counts. It's interaction. Come on, let us know what you think. Leave a comment. We're in Mesa. If you have a suggestion, hopefully we'll get this uploaded in time that you can, comment or suggestion for us. And Austin's trying to tell me something I can't hear him. What?
Until next time.
Oh. Until next time, we are Relax, Explore,
Repeat.
Bye.
I think that's stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Until.
So anyway, catch you later, Mootin Gator. Alligator. Alright, so yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments and suggestions. Come on. I need to know if you're watching, if we suck or not. So let us know. Bye.
Bye.
Stop the camera! Stop the camera! You're the cameraman. What are you doing?